After yesterday's food disaster, where I spent $5 for a 6-inch sub from Subway to eat at work, I've decided I'm going to go ahead and make my own sandwiches. Now, I could buy the bigger packages, but the problem is I don't think I could eat it all in one day or 2 days. I could keep it kind of cool and make it last longer, but I don't want to eat the same one over and over every day, so I'm going to opt to pay a little bit more and go with these smaller packages. These are 2-ounce packages, which I think I can use to make 2 sandwiches. So they're all 68 cents. And that'll allow me different choices to make sandwiches each day, and I can get it fresh out of the refrigerator from Walmart and prep it that morning and have it for work. So it's going to cost me about $1 or $2 to eat lunch each day versus $5 just for one sandwich. Here then are my choices for the food I'm going to be eating. You can see the total is only $6.78. And this is actually enough to last more than 2 days. In theory, this should last like, I'll have to do the whole calculation after a week, but I'm thinking $1 or $2 a day to eat for lunch. Living in a confined space, it's important that you try to stay clean as much as possible. That means getting rid of waste, garbage and whatnot. So it's important to dump it into like designated dumping areas like this garbage can versus just throwing stuff all over the parking lot. You know, doing that kind of stuff draws attention to yourself and the group as a whole. So make sure you clean up after yourself and put trash where it belongs, like in a trash container. That will help to make it, one, the place not dive or dump, but 2, make us stand out less as a group of people who are actually van dwelling. You don't want to get bad reputations for the whole group. The plan that I have right now to save money for food, lunch, because I have to eat every day when I'm working, because I get hungry, is to go cheaper than I did the first day. First day, I ended up buying just one sandwich, a 6-inch sub, and it was like $5 with tax. So that to me is too expensive for one meal, especially just a sandwich, not even any drinks or anything. So I got some cheap Walmart bread. I think this was like $1 or $1.25 or something like that for the whole thing, and items to make sandwiches. You'll notice I have 2 cups of ice here that I got from the Subway, as a matter of fact, the one inside Walmart. I kind of broke a rule. I took 2 cups. I stacked one on top of the other. I didn't have these safety lids on them. But I went in there and just asked the clerk if I could have ice, and he said sure. So I filled them both up, put the lid on it in case it spills. And I only bought enough supplies to make sandwiches for like 1 or 2 days, because the plan is to restock every day pretty much on this part. I opted to get a smaller packet of meat because it has more variety. Like this is one kind. I'm going to have beef today, and then the next day I may have ham, or I may have salami, I may have something different, so that I'm not always eating the same thing every day. Otherwise, you could probably save some money by buying the same kind in a larger packet, as long as you make sure you get ice every day to keep everything cold. To give me a little bit of greens, I went ahead and bought this bag of classic Iceberg Salad. And the plan is to have this last like a whole week for sandwiches. It was about $1, I think $1.48 or something like that. So I'll be able to make sandwiches with these 2 items and the mayo here. So I think it's going to average to about $1 or less per sandwich, maybe about 75 cents per sandwich versus $5. And I can carry ice cold water or soda in here. I'm opting for soda. I mean, not for soda, for water, because I've been drinking a lot of soda lately. And I know my last round working and stuff, especially at Sam's Club, I was eating pizza and drinking soda, lots of soda all day long. So I've decided I'm going to try to keep at least 1, if not 2, cold bottles of water inside every day. And that way, when I get thirsty, I'll reach for water instead of reaching for soda. At least that's the plan. I'll let you guys know how well it works out. Until next time, everybody, I hope you're all eating well and staying safe. Take care now. Just wanted to show you that by packing things in fairly tight, I'm able to get 2 waters in here, and the ice, as well as the meat and the bread. I mean, not the bread, but the lettuce. Of course, the bread will stay on top or outside where I can access it. I'm going to make the sandwiches, instead of pre-making them, I'm going to make them on my lunch break, because they only take a minute or 2 to make. And then I can, let's see, I got the mayo under there. That way I can just make as many as I want. And as I start to eat the lettuce, it'll be easier to pack it down. But this looks like as much space as I have. I could possibly cut down onto 1 ice packet and have more room. But I think 2 should last the whole day. And at the end of the day, I'll have a little bit of water that I can use to wash off with and even drink if I need to. Alright, it's my lunch break. And this Cooking with Denoy episode isn't really cooking, it's more like making sandwiches with Denoy. I got some cheap Walmart bread that was like about $1 or $1.25 for a whole loaf. And I bought some salad. And the reason I got it in the bag is just because I can't carry a whole head of lettuce. But I got it for the lettuce to make my sandwich with. And some ham. Not ham, in this case I got roast beef. And I got this small single-serving packet, which apparently has 8. Yeah, it's got 8 pieces inside, 8 slices. I ate 2 this morning in a sandwich, so I'm going to use the other 6 to make 2 more sandwiches of 3 slices of meat. And that'll be my lunch. And for the drink, I'll have water. I also have some mayonnaise there. But after my first experience of having to spend $5 just for a sandwich at the Subway, I've decided it's going to be cheaper to make my own food. So the plan will be to buy new meat every day, and then new salad stuff like once a week or something, or once every couple days. And hopefully the mayo will last a while, and the bread will last a while. So that should save on my food costs as far as food for working. There's not much to making a sandwich, so I'm not sure what the point is in making this video, other than maybe making people hungry. But I've laid down the roast beef, and now I'm just gonna squirt on some of this mayo here, mayonnaise or mayo. So it's not so dry. Doesn't that look good? I guess you could add cheese, tomatoes, and other things if you wanted to, but I'm trying to keep costs down and keep it really simple. So now I just take some of my salad and toss it on there. So I'm getting a little bit of greens. I don't think this is the best greens, but it is fresh. Well, I don't know how fresh it is, but it's not frozen or anything. And I'm just going to toss some greens on here. And then my sandwiches are done. And it's just a matter of munching on them. It was a very good cost. I'm thinking the price of each sandwich is less than 50 cents doing it like this. So I can eat lunch for like $1 each day, which becomes a lot more affordable. And because I'm bringing my own water and making it ice cold, I can have cold water instead of drinking soda. I am definitely trying to cut down on the soda. So that's pretty much it, everybody. Here then are my finished sandwiches. Don't they look good? Took only a few minutes to make. May not be the best meal in the world, but it sure can help a hungry tummy, especially when you have to go back to work in a few minutes. Oh, we need to do the obligatory taste test. Let's have a taste. Good. Until next time, everybody, good eating, stay safe, and enjoy your day.